Hi guys, this is Kanisha with Twin Flames Universe, and today's video is going to be on the topic of why your twin flame is not communicating with you. Now, I know that a lot of people are experiencing this or have experienced this in their union. I personally have myself, so I have a lot of compassion and understanding that when it comes to being in this situation, it can feel painful and uncomfortable and absolutely not fun. But know that this circumstance is not permanent and you can heal this using the mirror exercise. And we'll get to that in a minute. I'll walk you through it. First, I do want you to know that your twin flame wants to communicate with you. They desire to communicate with you because there is actually no separation between the two of you. You never can really stop communicating with your twin flame because you are one divine being. They are your perfect mirror. They are you. And at the core, they make the same core choice as you. And so it's not that they're not communicating with you because they don't love you or they don't care about you or desire to be around you. And it's not because they're an ass. That's not the reason. It's, like I said, because they are you. So their job is to love you unconditionally by showing you all of the places where you're out of alignment with love and out of harmony with yourself. So the real reason why your twin flame is not communicating with you is because you are not communicating and listening to yourself. You're actually really numbed out in this place. And so if you're experiencing being blocked on social media, on text message, email, regular mail, whatever it is, it's because somewhere you're not listening and communicating with yourself in your consciousness and in your heart. You cannot change this outside of yourself. You cannot go convince your twin flame to communicate with you or try to manipulate the situation. I've had clients be like, well, we haven't really had the conversation about how we're twin flames, so if I go tell them that we're twin flames, they'll have to talk to me. And that's not how that works. You can wait for your twin flame to change, and you can wait for your twin flame to apologize for not talking to you. But let me tell you, you'll be waiting a very long time because, again, they are you. So if they're not communicating with you, it's because they're mirroring to you where you're not communicating with yourself. Now you may wonder, how am I not communicating with myself? And there can be a wide range of how that might be happening within your consciousness. That could be around your finances and how you feel about that. A lot of people like to ignore the fact that they're in poverty consciousness or that they don't feel good about their finances or their career or their job. They may not feel good about certain friendships and family members and kind of just push it to the side and do other things to avoid feeling those feelings. That is you ignoring yourself and not listening to yourself and not communicating with yourself. So your twin flame has to mirror that back to you. And you can heal that using the mirror exercise, the 4 steps taught by my spiritual teachers, Jeff and Shalia, also the authors of Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover. There's actually a little bit of why your twin flame is not communicating with you in this book. So definitely check this out. So I'm going to walk you through the mirror exercise real quick so we can kind of get to the core of what's going on here. The first step is identifying the upset. I'm upset with my twin flame because they're not communicating with me. Step 2 is turning that around towards yourself. I'm upset with myself because I'm not communicating with myself. Step 3 is identifying if that is true. If you're having an upset, then it's always true. And if you're having an upset, it's actually your responsibility to heal the upset. So step 3 is yes, this is true. Step 4 is identifying the part of yourself that feels that way. For me, this one was a little tricky. What I had to get clear on was the feelings that were coming up for me regarding my twin flame not communicating with me. And what came up for me was that I felt really rejected. I felt not cared for and not important. I felt like I wasn't worthy or enough to have him communicate with me. And those were the parts of me that were calling for my attention and asking for love. And when I chose to love myself in those places, I no longer was seeking communication outside of myself from my twin flame. I was giving myself everything that I needed to feel love and to feel good. Now, your twin flame cannot give you anything that you're not willing to give yourself. And so you have to be able to go within and identify those parts of yourself and give yourself all the love and attention that you desire. It's not your twin flame's job to make you happy or to make you feel good. It is your job to do that. And as you do that, your twin flame will reflect that to you. And it's not compassionate to be in union with your twin flame if you're not in harmonious union with yourself, because it won't be fun having them reflect all the places that you're out of alignment with yourself. So really, they are deeply loving you unconditionally and helping you recognize the places where you're out of alignment with love. And all you gotta do is bring love there. That's the whole point of having your twin flame in your life, is just showing you where to unconditionally love yourself. And if you have anger or resentment or frustration or anything that doesn't feel good and feelings towards your twin flame that way, you actually missed the whole point of having a twin flame. So know that this is an inner journey. It's a self-love journey. All you have to do is unconditionally love yourself in this place. Heal the block within your union. And sometimes it takes a few times doing the mirror exercise, but be committed and persistent with doing your inner work, and you will see the results in your reality. Another thing, don't do the mirror exercise just to get the results. That doesn't work either. You have to sincerely go within and love yourself in this place, because you can't trick God or the divine into thinking that you've done the inner work so that you can get the outer results. That's not how that works. Like I said, you can't change things on the outside. It has to be within. You have to go within. And the more that you do that, the more you feel good. And you're meant to feel good all the time. It's your natural state of being. And you're meant to be in your harmonious union, because that's the way that God created you. That feels peaceful. Well, make sure that you like and subscribe if you would like to see more content like this. There are weekly videos coming out on Twin Flames Universe. And please go and check out the introductory course on twinflamesuniverse.com. It is free, and there's amazing support and a lot of love there for you. You do not have to do this journey alone, and know that you are 100% supported, and God desires you to be in your harmonious union. It's the way that He created you, and all the desires that you have in your heart, He put there for you. All you have to do is claim it so that it can manifest into your reality. Thanks, guys.